This morning on NBC 26 Today, a Green Bay firefighter is dead after serving his community for 17 years. The circumstances surrounding his passing. Plus, while the temperatures are dropping, the Oshkosh Fire Department is raising donations for a good cause. Claire Peterson takes a look. Plus, the fight for survival. For those without a home in these very cold temperatures, finding a warming shelter is crucial. What resources are available for people in need? Those stories and more this morning on NBC 26 Today.
Good morning. I'm forecaster Avi Karagloth. Happy Friday. The weekend is almost here. We are looking at our Green Bay Tower cam. Sun still has a ways to get up, but we are seeing some cars on the road. As you can look at our Appleton Tower cam, looking over College Ave, you see the hue of that sunrise just coming up. Our temperatures right now, very cold. This is similar to what we had yesterday at negative temperatures or right around zero. The wind chill also very cold. Colder yesterday, minus 20s across the board, but we're still feeling very cold this morning.
The Green Bay Metro Fire Department is mourning the loss of one of their own. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us. I'm NBC 26 Today's McLeod Hageman at Green Bay's Fire Station 6. What led to Tyler Kreider's death in just a moment, but first, let's go ahead and take a look at top stories making headlines from neighborhoods across northeast Wisconsin.
On Thursday night, it wasn't fire trucks driving through the fire station here, but cars filled with toys for kids in need. I'm your Oshkosh neighborhood reporter, Claire Peterson, with how below freezing temperatures did not stop this annual toy and food drive.
We love doing this. We know people love this.
You bet. Thank you.
Multiple nights every year.
It gets me in the holiday spirit.
The Oshkosh Fire Department hosts a toy and food drive for the Salvation Army.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Last year, the fire department collected over 5,000 pounds of food and $40,000 in toys.
Their generosity is so heartwarming every year.
Usually, the department will drive around Oshkosh neighborhoods to collect the donations. But this year,
Mother Nature has not been on our side.
they had to cancel multiple nights because of bad weather.
So we thought there is no way we can cancel it again.
So through the cold on Thursday,
So miserable tonight.
they ran collections out of their fire station.
This is our plan B.
And among those most grateful,
Ho, ho.
Santa Claus himself.
The elves have been working really hard, but sometimes, with budget cuts and everything, it's really tough. So it really helps to bring in some of that extra toys and food to be able to get to all the kids that need it.
Showing the holiday spirit is still alive in Oshkosh.
Merry Christmas.
And to see this and to see the amount of donations that we get from the people of Oshkosh, it really reaffirms your faith in humanity.
The fire department will have one more toy drive on Monday, and hopefully it'll be warm enough for them to drive around. In Oshkosh, Claire Peterson, NBC 26.
I've been not looking forward to this at all.
Stephen Gove is dealing with homelessness, and this below-zero weather can be life-threatening. I'm your Lakeshore neighborhood reporter Preston Stober, hearing his account on his fight for survival.
Basically trying to get out of the cold any way you can.
Stephen has been homeless since August.
When it was warmer, it was a lot easier. It's hard to find a place out of the wind and the cold. The cold is the main thing.
In this frigid weather, Stephen says it's either the Manitowoc warming shelter or a night outside.
It's hard when you don't have a place to go.
But First Presbyterian pastor Matt Sauer, who runs the warming shelter on North A Street, says they can only take 12 people a night due to fire codes, meaning some are turned away.
14, 15, sometimes 20 people in line for a place here.
Pastor Sauer says it's an issue they're trying to fix. He's aiming for an expansion that will double the beds from 12 to 24.
These are our neighbors, and nobody deserves to be outside freezing at night and unfortunately at times freezing to death.
The expansion would cost around $1.2 million, as Sauer hopes to raise the funds through the community. Just today, he received a $10,000 donation from the Rice Foundation. But for now, the capacity is 12.
There are a lot more homeless than people think.
Even with the need, the overwhelming stakes, you won't be able to find any discouragement in Stephen.
I feel blessed, actually. There's really no way to describe the feeling of having somewhere to go when there's no other place.
For more information on the warming shelter and their expansion, you can go to NBC26.com, and links can be found under this story. In Manitowoc, Preston Stober, NBC 26.
Thanks, Preston. With the winter weather, humans aren't the only ones who should be getting their winter gear ready. I stopped by a local pet store here in Sturgeon Bay to learn more about how to keep our pets warm during the extreme temperatures.
There's a lot of things that are reflective on coats that just pick up the car lights.
Christine Sauer and her husband own the Door County Dog Store in Sturgeon Bay. She says this month business has been busy.
As soon as the cold weather hits, people are coming in looking for sweaters, for fleeces, for jackets, lighted collars, boots.
According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, quote, it's common belief that dogs and cats are more resistant than people to cold weather because of their fur, but it's untrue, end quote. Items like sweaters or boots can help to protect pets in the cold, and keeping them safe means more than keeping them warm.
We have paw-friendly salt paw thaw, safe for the dogs.
Sauer says standard ice melting salt can irritate or even burn your pet's feet.
Balms that you can put on the dog's paws, and you just put it on their paws. It protects from the salt.
Starts wagging his tail when I get the coat ready because he knows.
At the store Thursday, I ran into Cesar Escobar, who was out buying some new gear for his dog, nicknamed Squeeze.
It gets really cold really quick, so it's important. You know, I figure if my hands can't take it, he probably can't take it.
Sauer says it's important for pet owners to be aware. Bottom line, if it's too cold for you, it's too cold for them too.
There's a lot of different products out there to take care of your dog and protect your dog.
The American Veterinary Medical Association also recommends shortening walk times and wiping down your pets after walks so that they get rid of any chemical products like salt or antifreeze they may have picked up. In Sturgeon Bay, Hannah Lopez, NBC 26.
Now for an update in Wisconsin's fake electors case. In Madison, Michael Roman, Jim Trupis, and Kenneth Cheesebro acknowledged they understand the severity of the charges state prosecutors are bringing against them. Each man stands accused of 11 different felonies for helping organize a plot to submit false paperwork saying Trump won the 2020 presidential election in Wisconsin. Democratic Attorney General Josh Kaul first charged the three Trump campaign advisors in June of this year with a single count of forgery. Then this past Tuesday, prosecutors charged each of the three men with an additional 10 felonies. That's 1 count of fraud for each elector who cast a vote for Trump. Trupis, who was Trump's attorney in Wisconsin in 2020, was the only defendant to show up to courts in person yesterday. The others called in.
This is a political case. This has nothing to do with the law.
He brought with him a small crowd of supporters, including former Republican Governor Scott McCallum.
The law was followed. They followed every direction that was given to them, and now they're being punished for it.
The Department of Justice didn't respond to our request for comments on the case, and the court did not require the three men to pay bail, but they are prohibited from contacting any of the fake electors while they wait for trial. The next hearing in this case is set for January 28th. That's 1 week after Trump will be sworn into office for his second term as president.
Green Bay Metro firefighters are mourning the loss of one of their own in a line-of-duty death. Engineer and paramedic Tyler Kreider has died after battling cancer at the age of 43. Kreider served the department for 17 years and was stationed at Fire Station 6 on West Mason Street. According to a Facebook post on the department's page, Kreider was known for his bravery and dedication, but also for his determination both on the job and his fight against the disease. At this time, the fire department is asking for privacy for the Kreider family during this difficult time. For the latest developments on this story, you can check out our websites at NBC26.com. Reporting from Fire Station 6 in Green Bay, McLeod Hageman, NBC 26.
After barely hitting the double digits yesterday, we are going to struggle to get to 20 degrees today if we do at all. Some neighborhoods might just barely cross that threshold. It won't feel as cold today, not just because of the higher temperatures, but also calmer winds and plenty of sunshine. But still, we're dealing with some cold wind chills as we wake up this morning and throughout the day. Also expecting a variety of different types of showers this weekend. Even with the warm-up, I'll tell you what we can expect coming up.
Coming up, we're taking a look at how both the president and president-elect are spending the last few weeks before the inauguration. Plus, it's the First Lady's efforts to spread holiday cheer for those in need. That story and more ahead on NBC 26 Today.